Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You need to hear this if you're an aspiring IT professional. The clang of pots and pans, the sizzle of onions hitting hot oil, the endless cycle of taking orders, serving food and bussing tables. This was my life for years. I wasn't flipping burgers in some greasy diner. I was making $7 an hour at a trendy bistro downtown, catering to the Instagram crowd. The money wasn't great, but it was honest work. I learned the value of hard work and hustle. Little did I know, those lessons would translate into a whole different kind of hustle. One that involved lines of code instead of lines of hungry customers. This is the story of how I went from restaurant worker to six-figure IT professional. It's a story about the power of resilience. It's about how sometimes the greatest opportunities come disguised as setbacks. And it's about how anyone, regardless of their background, can break into the tech world, even without a fancy degree. I came to the United States with a head full of dreams. The land of opportunity, they called it. A place where anyone could make it with hard work and determination. I had a student visa and a partial scholarship to a state university. Things were looking up. Then, life threw a curveball. My scholarship fell through. Suddenly, I was staring at a mountain of tuition fees I couldn't afford. My dreams of a college degree evaporated. I had to make a choice, pack my bags and go back home or find a way to stay afloat. I chose the latter. It wasn't easy. I worked odd jobs to make ends meet, construction gigs, landscaping, anything that paid the bills. It wasn't glamorous, but it taught me resilience. For years, the restaurant industry became my life. I worked my way up from dishwasher to busboy to line cook. I learned the rhythm of the kitchen, the dance of orders and deliveries. I learned how to work under pressure, how to keep a cool head in the heat of the moment. It wasn't just about serving food, it was about serving people. I learned to find dignity in every dish I plated, every table I bussed. I took pride in my work, no matter how small or insignificant it might seem. It was during those long, grueling shifts that I stumbled upon my true calling. On my breaks, I'd borrow my coworker's laptop. I was curious about computers, about this whole other world that existed beyond the sizzling grills and clanging dishes. Section 4. The Command Line, a gateway to opportunity. My journey into the world of IT began with a single Google search, Learn to Code for Free. It led me down a rabbit hole of online tutorials, coding boot camps, and forums filled with tech enthusiasts. I devoured every bit of information I could find. One thing that particularly fascinated me was the command line. This mysterious black screen with its blinking cursor felt like a portal to another dimension. It felt intimidating at first. Typing in commands, navigating through directories, it was like learning a new language. But the more I learned, the more empowered I felt. The command line wasn't just about typing commands, it was about understanding the fundamental language of computers. It was about having direct control over the digital world. It was a gateway to endless possibilities. Section 5. Bootcamp or Bust. After months of self-study, I decided to take the plunge and enroll in a coding bootcamp. It was a big financial risk, but I saw it as an investment in my future. The bootcamp was intense. We were learning new languages, frameworks, and tools at a breakneck pace. It was challenging but exhilarating. I was surrounded by like-minded individuals, all hungry to break into the tech industry. We spent countless hours coding, debugging, and collaborating on projects. The bootcamp gave me a solid foundation in web development. But was it worth the hefty price tag? Looking back, I'm not so sure. While the bootcamp provided a structured learning environment and career support, I realized that much of what I learned could have been acquired through self-study and online resources. The bootcamp introduced me to computers and the command line, which I had never used before. It was a huge investment, but it guided me in the right direction. Section 6. The Value of Grit and Google. My journey into IT wasn't about prestigious degrees or expensive boot camps. It was about grit, determination, the unwavering belief in myself, even when the odds were stacked against me. It was about leveraging the power of free resources. The internet is a goldmine of knowledge. online tutorials, coding challenges, open source projects. You don't need a fancy degree to succeed in tech. All you need is a hunger to learn, a willingness to put in the work, and a good internet connection. My advice to anyone looking to break into the tech industry is simple. Be relentless in your pursuit of knowledge. Don't be afraid to fail. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, and never ever underestimate the power of a good Google search. After years of odd jobs, I needed a career with stability and growth. That's when I decided to explore IT. I started with YouTube videos. Eventually, I joined a boot camp. Did it help? Yes, but not as expected. The real turning point was realizing it is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about problem solving, creativity, and perseverance. This realization changed my life. Keep moving forward one step at a time. What is the command line? For Windows, it's Command Prompt. For Mac, it's Terminal. Most people use GUI, Graphical User Interface. The command line lets you interact directly with the system. Understanding it was a game changer for me. It felt like unlocking a secret language. I could manipulate files, install software, and troubleshoot. This knowledge empowered me. It wasn't just about memorizing commands. It was about understanding the system. Each command was a piece of a larger puzzle. The command line taught me to think logically. This skill became invaluable in IT. It opened doors to new opportunities. Embrace it as a powerful tool. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. The command line is just the beginning. Looking back, would I do the bootcamp again? Honestly, no. There are better, cheaper, and even free resources out there that can teach you the same skills. Websites like Codecademy, Free Code Camp, and Khan Academy offer comprehensive courses for free. Communities on Reddit and Stack Overflow provide invaluable support. You don't need to break the bank to break into tech. With the right mindset and resources, you can achieve your goals. I will provide you with step-by-step videos to watch and what certification to take in my next video. Until then, I have homework for you and a few free YouTube links below. Watch them and be prepared. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you again soon.